We'll start now with questions here in the room for Coach Gio and Coach Gio, and then we're going to go to Zoom questions.
Gio, just your thoughts on this match. Obviously, an exciting and physical match throughout. First 44 minutes, really competitive, and then things change, obviously, with the red card. Just your overall thoughts.
I think everyone expected a very good game. I think both teams knew that it was going to be challenging. We know about Tigres and their roster and how good they are. And we knew it was going to be a good battle today. I just think the referee ruined the game. The referee ruined the game on a red card that was not provided with the conscientious of what was happening on the game. So for me, there was no need, because we know that we have already we were facing a very good team that didn't need any extra help. And I think from that moment, it became just more difficult for us. Nevertheless, I thought that we stay in the game. I thought we battled through it. And I think at the end of the day, the game was a game that was fought all the way through it. So we never gave up and kept on fighting. And I thought we played well. And to the end, we almost come back into it. So very disappointed, because my expectation of the type of referees is very high. I have a high expectation because they're very good usually. But this type of calls, for me, ruined the game, because it was a great game at the beginning. And respect to Tigres, because we know that they're a good team, and they came here to play like we came today to put a good match for everyone that came into the stands to watch this game.
And Gio, you guys advance regardless of tonight's result into the knockout stage. What can you take from those first 44 minutes before that card into the knockout stage? It seemed like it was one of the stronger performances this team has had all season.
We prepared very well. I thought that the players were excited to play this game. I thought that we rested from last game to this game, and we came in with the desire to be able to put a good performance against a good environment, a good group of fans that came to watch Tigres, and they found also, that it became a very competitive match. To our fans that came today to support us and gave us so much energy for us to start the way we did. And then I think those minutes were very good. There was a good match. We know that Tigres is a team that when they're on the field with the quality of players that they have, they're going to put a good performance, a good game. They're going to make it a difficult game. And I thought that we gave it to them right away, and we play very well.
Hey, Gio.
Recording in progress.
I kind of want to focus on a couple positives and check in on some of the boys. I thought Paredes played his heart out today, so I'd like to get your thoughts on him and how he's developing, and on his nose, see how he's doing. And then I'd like you to give us an update on Mora. He got his first start today, but then was the first substitution. So if you could just talk about Mora's play and how he's doing.
Yeah, Paredes has been playing very well. He's been, I think, growing more and more. Every year we see a better Paredes, and I think it's essential for us also to help Diego, that does a lot of work in the middle. So I think his performance today was, again, another one that was impressive. For me, the thing, that we had is we had minutes that we had to manage Mora. So we had to be very cautious in the way we manage. He played very well. At some point, he had tightness, and we didn't want to push it, to maybe get him injured. So we decided to sub him at that time. But it's just, he's coming back. So little by little. So we hope that this tightness is just something that will go very quickly, by tomorrow, the day after.
Did you thought even after the red card, the whole team defended very well for the majority of the game, but two moments, there's a giveaway in midfield, one pass, Gignac scores, and then a flick on at the near post header, run not track. Just your thoughts overall on the defense and how frustrating those two goals are to concede.
Yeah, for the type of performance that we put in, it's unfortunate that we conceded 2 goals in those 2 particular moments. That one that we lost the ball, and then we know that they are, when they have opportunities, they're not going to miss. And Gignac found a good space. Maybe we could have stopped 1 second, leave him offside that particular time in that, turn around and in transition for them to attack. And then the goal that came in the free kick in the corner, unfortunately, they found the near post, they flicked it. We moved Paredes because we had one less player, so we had to take him out of that position. He would have been there in that position, and unfortunately we had to take some risk, and they found the goal. And that's unfortunate, but we keep on fighting. At the end, we had almost a very good opportunity to come back into the game, to tie the game, and it would have been phenomenal. But at the end, I think, I'm very proud of the performance of the team, and hopefully we're able to continue the competition, because we have a big desire to compete in this competition.
Some questions in Zoom.
We will go to questions on Zoom. Let's start with Obaldo.
Profe, buenas tardes. Te saluda Jair Palacio acá de México. Sin duda, cuéntanos cómo planeaste este partido en particular. ¿Tenías previsto que la posición la iba a tener Tigres? Y una vez en el resultado, ¿qué aprendizajes te dejan puntuales para seguir en permanencia en el torneo?
Bueno, sin duda que sabíamos muy bien la calidad del rival. Teníamos idea de los jugadores seguramente que tenían la posibilidad de iniciar. Hemos visto mucho y nos hemos preparado muy bien para entender bien el tipo de juego que proponen y dónde son las áreas donde podíamos hacerle daño. Creo que en relación a la posesión, cuando juegas con 10 hombres, por supuesto que vas a regalar más la pelota porque tienes que defender mucho. Y yo creo que a la final se vio un partido muy competitivo de todos equipos que vinieron no a tirarse para atrás, sino a tratar de ganar el juego. Y lástima que al final terminamos con 10 hombres. Y con todo eso creo que seguimos compitiendo en este partido de la mejor manera. Pero entendemos también que jugamos contra un muy buen equipo que tiene una plantilla bastante rica.
All right, we'll go to Jeremy next.
Hi, Coach. I'm just wondering the reasoning behind waiting so long to make another sub after Felipe. You brought him on. You made the Nias Gota for Felipe change at about the 61st minute, and then the next changes came on at about the 85th. So I just want to know what was the reasoning behind that.
Yeah, you missing Santiago that came a lot earlier than that. We put in the 85th minute those players because we had only one moment. And if someone got injured, then we would be playing with 9 men. So it would have been more difficult for us to be able to catch up. So we had to be very smart in the moment that we had to gamble. And I think at the moment that we put those players in was the moment for us to now be more brave. We could have stayed the way we were in a little bit more defensive shape, but we wanted to tie and win the game. So that's why we throw those 3 players in order to try to win. And I think at the right time, because maybe before Chara also was working hard, and then if at the end we had to take him out and made 2 early substitution and lose the opportunity, and we had to play with 9 men, then would have been more difficult to play against them.
All right, we'll wrap on that online question for Gio. Gio, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Anyone, media looking for Portland Timbers players, they're outside in the mix zone if you'd like to speak with them, and we'll have Tigres here shortly.